we are off. It is your Week 4 Game of the Week. What a big one. Lakers and Nets, both teams 3-0. The last two undefeated teams in the K1 League. An early three is off from Terrell Hendricks, who's out there with Robertson Jr., Tome Brooks, J.J. Calvin, and Quill Marshall. Early turnover, and the Nets, who sported the league's best defense last year, with an early steal, and they'll look to do some more of the same. A lot to talk about here as Dennis Koger is good from three. Koger is joined by Ronnie Jackson, Jared Harris, Maurice Terrell, and Martavius Laster. Haven't seen Mark Connor yet for the Lakers. Tome Brooks knocks down the three. Couple of superstars knocking shots down early. Ronnie Jackson is off. Good rebound from Laster. And looks like he's fouled by Calvin, who thought he was staying straight up. Again, both teams 3-0. When they met last year, it was not only Game of the Week, but we coined it as Game of the Year. Up until that point, I believe the Lakers were maybe 6-0. The Nets were something like 5-1, 4-2, and Nets gave the Lakers their first loss of the season and rattled off a bunch of wins to get the number one seed going into the postseason. Laster knocks down the first, an early 4-3 lead for the Nets. And last two undefeated teams, and goes without saying, two of Kankakee's most supported teams. Every time they play, it feels like it's a home game, and today they play each other. Really nice crowd on hand. Hendricks with the floater, and he gets it to go. 5 points apiece. Laster on Marshall. He travels, and a good call there on the jump ball. Again, no Mark Connor. We've got Chris Calmisi, Andre Robertson Sr., and Devontae Barnes on the bench for the Lakers. The Nets, of course, without Sammy Hines, who is likely done for the season, as Calvin shoots an air ball, but Hendricks gets the rebound and hits a really creative up and under layup. Lakers lead 7-5. The Nets are without Chills, their coach and fearless leader. See the crowd here down in the corner. Lots of people here. 7 points apiece. They've got Troy Louie on the bench, who will make his debut, along with Jameer Hines over there, and assistant Lonzell Mason, who, recovering from the ACL, won't be playing this season. Fouls, we had Jared Harris. He picked up 3 or 4 really early fouls last week. He was frustrated. A couple were his own doing. A couple he felt like maybe shouldn't have called a whistle. Robertson Jr., nothing but net on the first. Today we've had 4 games so far. The Celtics pulled away from the 76ers in the first one, so they're at 3 wins now. As Robertson Jr. hits the second, 9-7. The 1 o'clock game, back and forth game, the Grizzlies pulled out a 1-point win as Dennis Koger is off from 3. Ronnie Jackson gets the rebound. Yeah, Bulls fall by 1 there. They're 1-3 now, as are the Grizzlies, who pick up their first win of the season. They've had a tough start to their schedule. Terrell slips, but he kept his pivot foot. And it's going to be Lakers ball.
Lakers ball.
Interesting about these two teams, for as good as they are, neither team has a true post player. Both teams do rebound well. I mean, J.J. Calvin is... Robertson Jr. knocks down another jumper, as J.J. Calvin and Maurice Terrell, and I assume Troy Louie, I haven't seen him play, to Devontae Barnes as well. These guys get after it on the glass. They're just not your typical, as I see T.J. Wicks in the background center, a guy who's 6'6", or even 6'8", 6'9", as we have a few of those here. Jackson 3 is off. Instead of grabbing it, I think it was Hendricks who sort of swatted it out. Pump break from Laster. Oh, what a tough finish. Looks like he might be out of control. Unbelievable touch, and he gets it to go. Got 11-9 for the Lakers. That is Dre Jr. with another 3.
3-point
Should
back.
say another shot knocked down. This one's a 3, and it's 14-9. Now Lassiter goes. He's fouled by Quill Marshall. More free throws coming.
12.
Had a bit lower scoring games this season. Some of that, I think, is the parity in the league. In my estimation, we just don't have that one team this year that is really going to stand out at the bottom and struggle to win games. I believe the Thunder are the only team now without a win, if I have that right. With the Grizzlies win today, and you could argue they've played the four of the top teams in the league so far. Thunder started off with the Celtics, Nets, Lakers, and Warriors. Just a ridiculous 4-game stretch to start the season. Probably talk to the commissioner about that one. The Thunder, though, will play the Magic next week, a chance to get in the win column. Again, some of these lower scoring games, I think a little higher quality officiating, 3-man crews, and just having more parity in the league. Things are competitive. You've got to play well, and you've got to have your guys ready to go to win some of these matchups, and it's made it a lot of fun. Not that many blowouts this year. It's 14-9, neither free throw good for the Nets as Junior gets his own rebound. He'll want that one back, leaves it short. Koger almost stripped by Barnes. We're going to say Koger's out of bounds, and that is a turnover. Great play from Devontae Barnes. That man is your Energizer Bunny. He is everywhere. Not necessarily a high-volume shooter from the perimeter, but he seems to always be in the right spots. Caleb Johnson called him a glue guy. Nice slip out. As I say that, he takes a 3. It's off the backboard and no good. Must have heard me and wanted to knock one down. And there he is. Heard me again. What a great steal, although Terrell strips it from Hendricks. This is Jackson backing down Barnes. Now he tries to use the screen from Koger. Send out to Harris, over to Terrell. Going to get Jameer Hines and Troy Louie checking in for their first action. Can't see, but I believe that was a travel. The Nets have played so many of these low-scoring games over the last couple seasons, and not always the best first-half team. They've been one of the best second-half teams we've seen, this core group they have together. Defense, rebounding, passing, communication. Another jump ball. This is a defensive battle, stalemate so far. The Nets are used to playing in these. Again, we do not see Mark Connor for the Lakers. Hope he's okay. Don't know if he'll be making it at all, but looks like the Lakers will roll with 7, I believe. I guess 8. As Quill Marshall comes back to the bench. So he might have cut his hand open. And that's Lassiter saying too easy. Knocks down the 3. He and Drake Jr., 2 of the just quickest, most electric guards to watch. What a take from Brooks, no good. And there's Calvin, who's stripped. 14-11, 11:40 to play. And we mentioned first 2 results of the day. The 2 o'clock game, the Warriors did beat the Thunder. The Spurs held on against the Magic in the 3 o'clock game. What a shot from Terrell Hendricks. From off the court almost, it appeared. It was a deep, contested fadeaway shot. Asked them to reset the shot clock to 25. Make sure the shot clock's at 25 here. There we go. Koger drives. They're going to count it. What a basket.
Foul on number 17. Devontae Barnes, his first, team third. At the line to complete. Dennis Koger.
Thank you. Koger's free throw is off. Sorry, guys. Get your camera down here. A nice finish from Devontae Barnes. It's 19-13 Lakers. About halfway here through the first half. Again, these are two of your just quickest, I will say, electric-looking guards. Another finish from Koger, this time bumped by Calvin.
Foul number 15. J.J. Calvin, that's his second. Team 4. At the line to complete. Now 1. Dennis Koger.
Completes the three-point play, 19-16. Good drive from Brooks. He's probably fouled by Hines. I didn't see it.
That would be a delayed game.
Delay game on the Lakers. Frustrated by not calling the bump on Hines. Definitely looked like Brooks got bumped there. And Dennis Koger is going to pull from deep. Good rebound by Barnes. Finds Robertson Jr. down in the corner. What a pass to Barnes, who cuts. Unable to get it to go. Calvin thought he had it. Koger soared in and took it from him. Pass to Laster. Isn't fouled, doesn't travel. And it's 19-18. This is exactly the type of game we expected. Robertson Jr. off from 3, and that is Troy Louie making his K1 debut today. Another great pass to Laster. Oh, he can't get the layup to go. Rebound by Barnes. He'll want that one back. Any of you football fans, Eagles look to be in control over the Niners. That is another 3 from the Lakers. This one is Tone Brooks. They are letting it fly. They're hitting some early. 22-18, Lakers by 4. Again, we are week 4 here in the K1 League. Week 5 is February 5th. Louis is fouled. And then we will be off for Super Bowl Sunday on the 12th. It's like the Eagles might be close to punching their ticket, if you care at all about the National Football League. Louis, first ever free throw in the league, is a bit right. Aaron, our wonderfully helpful and talented Aaron Cunningham, will be in Philly for the Super Bowl. That could be a party and a half out there. They like their Eagles, and they look to be on their way. Louis gets the second to go. I believe that's his first ever point in the K1 League. Now Brooks will drive. Turnover. Good hands by Jared Harris, who is going to launch to Koger, who falls into the lap of Kawani Blackman. Somehow that turns into a Jameer Hines 3. Incredible hustle play. What a fit Jameer is for the Nets, just like he was for the Suns last year. Now Tone Brooks for 3. No good. Lot of shots early on. Oh, what a ball fake. Jameer Hines gets it to go. Hines faked me out. I moved the camera and didn't catch his release, but you saw the finish. Nothing but net. 25-22 Nets. With 6:21 to play here in the first half. Got ourselves a good one. Game of the week. One undefeated team will be standing after this one.
It's helping keep the Lakers healthy. A non-profit gym located in Northfield Square, Chris Calkins and the DOHF created personalized workouts to get the best out of time in the gym. To schedule an appointment, donate, or learn more, head to departmentofhealthandfitness.org. will be Lakers ball.
(25-22) Nets. Just over 6 minutes to play here, first half. Good back and forth game so far. A lot of three-pointers. As I say that, Hendricks is way off from three. I wouldn't say that necessarily the Nets are settling for three. Oh my goodness, Dennis Koger misses a layup. It's going to be a foul on Tom Brooks. I don't necessarily think the Nets are settling. They've had a lot of looks on the inside too. They have a lot of good three-point shooters. I think the Lakers have settled a bit more so far. That shot there from Hendricks before you even make one pass or move the ball at all, that's the shot you get. So we'll see if that's part of the game plan to stick with the long ball. Laster trying to lock up Junior. It's a fun matchup. This time Hendricks gets the three to go, and I think that's a little bit better look. Dre making a play and giving Hendricks a much cleaner look from three. Laster off the Koger screen. Finds Hines, who drives. What a take, but he lost control. Harris to Louis. See if the big man can shoot. What a pass to Laster. Now he misses a layup and gets it to go. Such a talented offensive rebounder for his size and stature. Robertson Jr. now pulls from three. That's off. That is the shot clock. Again, I think that's the one. Could probably get that shot at any point in the shot clock. We'll see if they continue to settle for that or move the ball a little bit. Either way, absolutely in this one are the Lakers. We started last week doing an Instagram poll for every game. What a pass off the double team to Jared Harris. That is an outstanding pass. I'm going to pull that up just to see what the votes would say. Another three is off. It's going to stay with the Lakers. Celtics got 79% of the vote and won. Bulls got 59%, and the Grizzlies took them down to get their first win. Warriors with 85% of the vote. They rolled over the Thunder, and then Spurs had 79% of the vote as they beat the Magic. That's the Magic. Terrell Hendricks, another basket, 29-27, a little teardrop for him. Louis showing he can handle the ball. Seems to be, again, this is my first time seeing him, high IQ player. It's a foul. Is that 6 now fouls on the Lakers? 2 for the Nets. This matchup was the closest one we had. It was 53-47 were the votes. A lot of people voting. It was, the Lakers with a 6% edge. Harris's free throw is good. Bucks then with a slight 57-42 edge over the Heat. That'll be your 5 o'clock game to come. Yeah, definitely disappointed to not get to see Mark Connor in this matchup. Be joined here by Caleb Johnson in the booth, coach of the Bucks. You guys take on the Heat after this. Now Quill Marshall fires from three. That is long. Good rebound from Koger over Calmisi. Probably few as strong as Chris Calmisi out here.
Gotta be back into the booth, John.
First time up here this year, I believe, as Harris packs his suitcase and
very tall up there.
Takes a travel on that one.
Game of the week, living up to the hype so far.
This is a back and forth affair. Hendricks no good. What I was saying not too long ago is Hendricks gets it to go. I feel like the Lakers have settled for a lot of threes early in the shot clock.
Yep.
And they're a great three-point shooting team. I think they can get a little bit better looks though. Oh. Calmisi, a fouling machine.
Number 9, is that Troy? That's
Troy.
Yeah, so this is his first game of the year. He's provided them a pretty good spark off the bench so far. Good passer, good playmaker. He's going to be a good piece for this Nets team moving forward.
Yeah, obviously not the same type of player as Sammy Hines, but they need another guy who can rebound because they're one of the most undersized teams in the league. I've been amazed that the Nets and the Lakers now for 2 seasons have been as dominant as they have been without a true big man. That's Robertson checking in for Calmisi.
Small ball, man, at times can really, make its waves in this league. And I think both these teams have found that really good recipe for success.
33-29, Tom Brooks. Now that's a good look. It's hit on the arm. Fouls on Louis. I think he probably makes the layup, but doesn't draw as much contact if he goes up with the left there. Good way to burn some clock. The old 2-and-1 turns into basically one more possession now in the second half. So we got to use that 10 seconds at the line. Second one is good. So the Lakers should get one final at least heave. It's 33-30.
One score game.
Well, Jameer Hines, man, he's just a great fit on this team. He's a great fit on the Suns last year.
He's a great fit for kind of everyone. I think everyone needs a guy like Jameer. Good defender, really good shooter, high IQ guy. Never going to complain about minutes or playing time. He's just...
That is off, and now the Lakers may not get a shot. Koger off the offensive rebound. That is out. That is not going to count.
Will end the half.
33-30.
Oh, he passes it to the ref. Off the ref. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. The refs are in play, so not out of bounds. That was crazy.
You got Mr. Jeffries over here with his hands up.
He's like, well, if it hits me and it stays in, it's the live ball. So
getting in on the action. So
that was something.
33-30. Nets at the break. Really good first half. Both teams certainly in this and looking to be the last team standing undefeated. If you can believe that, after just 3 weeks of play, it was down to these two, and your winner will be 4-0. Loser falls at 3-1. We'll be back with you in a few minutes. We're going to preview your Bucks Heat matchup at 5 o'clock. Be back in a few moments.
All right.
Nets 33, the Lakers 30. It's your game of the week matchup, slam dunk game of the week matchup. Both teams 3-0.
Yes. Possible finals matchup here, preview. We'll see.
Don't tell Celtics or Warriors fans that.
No, but just
definitely two of your top teams.
Yeah,
yep,
definitely two teams who are eyeing the semifinals for sure.
Spurs had Gerald Duckworth play today as Brooks is fouled. He and Micah Bradford and Jeremy Davis, they've got some serious guard skill.
When Micah is playmaking off that ball screen, being as a passer, as a facilitator, they're really hard to guard.
Yeah.
You pair them up with Chris Green, Ox playing really well, and Davis. They're really a tough team to stop in the half court.
Maurice Terrell gives a high five to Brooks as none of his other teammates do. 33-31. He splits a pair of free throws. His knee brace is on and everything. He still gets after it, doesn't he?
Absolutely. He's one of the most passionate guys in the league. Good screen by Terrell right on cue. Love his game. Great role player for this Nets team. Man, this Lakers team is quick.
Oh my goodness, I like the idea, but that never had a chance. That hit Jared Harris in his bosom. Koger from 3. Got it.
I think he's still trying to get officially acclimated into, their chemistry, their offense, their style of play. But when he does,
good pass.
He's going to be an issue.
And Terrell shoves Koger in the back. He thought he got fouled. It was his own teammate. It was a football pass to Laster.
That's easy to right there.
38-31. And I think the Lakers need to not press. They need to take better shots, and they need to quit turning the ball over. This has not been a good start to the half. With 2 turnovers, and what a crossover from Hendricks. Wow.
The thing about the Lakers with these guys is they can score with anyone. It's just, can they get stops? And so far they really haven't. And won.
Right on cue.
Hard to get stops with Martavis Laster. Like a freight train coming in downhill. This is Marshall's first game. Is that correct, or is this his?
No, he's been here.
Okay.
Didn't play a ton in earlier games.
Gotcha. No Mark
He's
Connor.
quick. Yeah.
I'm sure you mentioned that.
I know he was a little banged up last week, so having no idea, that's my best guess.
Right. Extended to an 8-point game. Terrell Hendricks, that's a deep three. That's off. Rebound by Jared Harris. Huda, kick out. And there he is. Dennis Koger, another one. Like I said, when he gets his feet set and he gets kind of in rhythm with these guys on this Nets team, they are going to be a problem, and he is going to be back to his MVP self. Tone out of control, foul. Looks like we got 2 shots. Oh, nope, on the ground. Officials call it on the ground. So we'll be baseline out of bounds here. Lakers ball, down 11. This is kind of a danger territory here. Plenty of time left, but this is, this Nets team, when they're in a rhythm like this and flowing on offense, it's hard to come back against them. Hendricks, pull up 3, that looks off. J.J. Calvin, the O board. Good shot fake, Dre Jr. Takes and scores. What a take. Andre Robertson Jr. Big basket there. Lakers desperately needed that one. This is exactly what I was saying. It's this side of the floor that the Lakers need help on. Nets have been scoring at will this half. Hard time getting to stop. Huda likes this matchup in the post here. Corner 3. That's short. Huda right there. Bucket is good. Laster and a full court foul, Ronnie Jackson, but this Nets team is unstoppable right now in offense. Just a well-oiled machine these guys are when they're clicking like this. High ball screen. Robertson Jr. loves the ball screens. Step back 3. That's probably maybe got fouled, but no call.
Kale, as your guy Quan Shaw is in the building. Tell me a little bit about that rule. From a college perspective,
yeah.
Does a shooter have to get space to land? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, they're starting to incorporate that a little bit into the college game. Obviously, the NBA, we all know.
Of course.
It's going to be 3 shots, possibly a flagrant foul. Good cut.
Oh, it was a great pass, and he lost it.
In the college games, it's kind of up to the referee's discretion. So at times it could be on the shot. At times they could call it after the shot and just side out. So those are always kind of bang-bang, but the refs kind of up to their discretion on where that foul is and what it is. Huda been cooking here. Him and Dennis have been carrying the weight. It's a mismatch inside as Maurice Terrell.
Wow. A little 2 in sync here.
Yes, that man is a load on the inside.
We got ourselves a 48-35 game. Just like that. This has not been a good half for the Lakers so far.
No, I mean it was competitive back and forth, kind of at their pace a little bit in the first half, and now it's just completely flipped the switch. And that's a huge shot for J.J. Calvin. The Nets go as this man goes, and he is going right now.
Oh my goodness! One of the better crossovers you'll see.
Terrell can shoot that.
Good save.
Finally, a stop for the Lakers. They get one. Can they score off it?
Oh, the Euro and he's fouled.
Bailout foul by Jared Harris. He's not happy with himself.
Foul number 8, Jared Harris.
So not to start a debate because all 3 players are just phenomenal. But talking with some people last week,
yeah,
Martavius Laster, Vashawn Sims, and Antonio Marshall could not be more different players. They're all very different players.
Yeah.
They're as electric as it gets, though, from the point guard position. I'm not sure. I think pure quickness. You got to put Andre Jr. in there too. Pure quickness. Yeah. Who do you think is quicker between Laster and Sims? They both showed it last week against each other. I mean, they're both really, really quick.
I don't want to cause any ruffles here,
Yeah.
but I think it's pretty close. I mean,
Would you say those? I mean, those have to be some of your quickest guys out here.
yeah, I think it's 1 and 2 for sure. I think Tone is a different kind of quickness because he changes his speed so well. Tone will go from 0 miles an hour to 100 in like 2 seconds. So he changes his speed well, whereas Vashon and Laster
That
are
first
very
step,
much
yeah.
like kind of all foot to the gas pedal. Oh, Ronnie J.
Wow. You mentioned Tone referring to Marshall.
Yes,
As
Tone
you do
Marshall.
that, Tone Brooks knocks down to 3. And all of a sudden it's a 6-point
6
game.
point. I mean, and like I said, the Lakers can score with anyone. So if they can continue to get stops on this end, they will be able to score against any team in the league because of the talent they have. So these couple of stops here have been really huge. And they, again, if you can continue to score with their offensive players they have, Tone Marshall can keep, or Tone Brooks can keep it going. No.
Here comes Louis. Oh my goodness.
Yes, contact there.
I don't think Calvin saw him coming. He turned around and he had a
little miscommunication on defense there.
number 9 bearing down on him.
Follow number 15, J.J. Calvin.
So you guys play the Heat here. It's a big game. You're 2-1. They're 1-2. Obviously, if the Heat can pull off the win, you guys will both be at 2-2 in the standings.
Yeah.
So you see Laster and Dre Jr. having some fun.
A little friendly conversation down here. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a big one. The Heat are going to have some new guys, some new faces today that some rumors are there are going to be some talented impact guys.
Yeah, they are. Kamari Pickens, Miko Sullivan Jr. If you don't know those names,
Yeah.
they'll be here. They're here for the Heat. Hines.
Of course,
Koger. What a finish.
We're going to be down a couple of guys, so kind of next man up mentality. We added one of our own new players, so the league will get acclimated to him here in a little bit, but
Oh my goodness, Terrell Hendricks throws it down.
should be a very competitive game.
You have 5, and you might only have 5, but at least you do have 5.
5 enough to play.
What was that signal from the official there? Was that a my time?
Maybe a shot clock. I think it's a
I
shot
believe
clock.
so.
Yeah, shot clock didn't start.
Sort of hit his
Yeah.
chest hard. I
I
think it was just a my time
Yeah,
signal.
I think we're good. They were all back here. Puda.
This time he
Oh,
loses
a
it.
rare turnover from Puda. This is a big swing here. Wow.
I love how the left-handed Robertson Jr. finishes there with the right hand. And it's 50-46. This is
Lakers-
exactly what we wanted. Yep.
Blink and it's like a quick 10-2 run.
A little bit of contact there. Louis, you can tell, has some basketball IQ.
Yes, he does. He's gonna fit just
good
fine
vision.
with these guys.
Follow
Well,
number
I know
11.
Chills isn't here today, but you had to think replacing a guy like Sammy Hines isn't easy, especially
No.
after the rosters had been put together. You knew he would find someone that fit their team and the way that they play, and it's an unselfish style, it's a defensive first style, and then they've got a couple playmakers.
Yeah.
Koger, Laster, and the way Hines is playing right now, just 3 really, really good pieces on offense.
I would like to see Dennis get going here. Kind of assert himself. He had 2 in a row to start the half. See if he can start getting going. That's a really good mid-range. That's his shot. For those who know Ronnie Jackson, that's his shot.
I was going to say,
Jumper.
you could say he likes the mid-range. You could say that.
Yes. Oh, there's.
I'm assuming, it looked like Laster might have knocked that away. It's a good hands by him.
Yeah, timeout.
At this stage in the game, it's probably wise to call a timeout and save the possession.
Yeah, big time opportunity here for the Lakers to possibly get this down to a 1-score game on a 3-point shot, but
Scores from earlier today: Celtics 81, Sixers 63. It was 5 minutes to go, I think, down to a maybe 8 or a 9-point game. 76ers play hard. Miles
Yeah.
Bergens is impressive.
Tough
He's
guards.
relentless, but just too much on the inside from the Celtics. Even without Vashon today, they rolled. And then just an outstanding game of the day so far. The Grizzlies beat the Bulls 58 to
talk
57.
about a must-win game for the Grizzlies, John. They needed that one bad.
Yeah, they did, and I know no game in this league is a guaranteed win, but with who the Grizzlies had coming up on their schedule, the Spurs and the Nets, and then the Bucks, you did not want to start 0-4. That's
No,
for sure.
definitely not. So much needed win there.
Warriors looked every bit of what we thought they would look when you add Tone Marshall into the mix. And
they're going to be a very big problem for a lot of teams coming down here the next couple weeks.
They win 76-53. I do have to offer my condolences to the Thunder. Their first 4 opponents: Celtics, Nets, Lakers, Warriors. The commissioner must hate the Thunder.
Arguably the top 4.
Music, we're good.
I think arguably the top 4 teams in the league in terms of just talent, probably record by the end of it. I mean, talk about boosting strength of schedule now.
Sure. The Spurs would probably want to have a say in there. I know
Sure.
they beat the Warriors. They beat the Warriors without Chris Green, but the Warriors and Gerald Duckworth. The Warriors didn't have Tone Marshall, but
Yes.
for sure throw the Spurs in there. We are not going to forget that they were 3-time champions.
Here we go.
And here's Robertson
Here we
Jr.
go. Chance to get it to a one possession game. These guys, I mean, neither of these teams quit, I'll tell you.
No, they don't.
Their styles of play are very, very much play to the buzzer.
Those same Spurs, then, I must mention,
Yep.
with a 63-52 win over the Magic. The Magic they're feisty.
Yeah.
I don't know if pesky's the right word. That almost sounds like a negative connotation. They're feisty. They play hard.
I think it's just their style of play. The guys that have on the roster kind of slowing it, that kind of slower pace. Casey Garrison is a stud. He's played fantastic.
And he's only going to get better. He's always been a great player. The scouting report I got, what a pass to Barnes. Oh, you want to have that. Oh, and you really want to have that. Oh, no. Cannot miss those. Scouting report I got on Garrison is, I mean, like most of us with the global pandemic, maybe wasn't in basketball shape, some things with family and all that. And so I would expect him to only get better as the season goes on.
Absolutely.
Wish Billy Baptist well over in Asia.
Yeah, and I think TJ Wicks is a guy that I think everyone in the league knows about, and I think they want maybe some more production from him. He really stepped up today at times, but his jump shot wasn't always hitting today. But the talent's there for them. I think they can definitely sneak someone if some of these guys can continue to play at their level. Jump ball. Stays here. Big jump ball there. 7-10 left. And this is going to come down to the wire, I think.
Wants 29 on the shot clock. Mr. Jeffries runs a tight ship.
Does indeed. Dennis Koger, top of the key. This is where he likes to work. Don't reach. Oh!
Good idea. Better hands from Barnes. 2-point game. Robertson Jr. on a little bit of a tear here.
Yeah.
Again, I know you focus on who's here and who's playing, but
Again. It's just this blow. I mean, he's calling for ball screens. He's rejecting them, and he's going to that left hand.
do you think Laster's going to go back to taking him?
I think at some point, someone's going to step up and just say, hey, you're not getting past me. And maybe it's the person on the ball. Maybe it's a help side making him be a passer. But he is really putting some pressure on this, and that's defense.
Koger says, let's
Pick it up.
let's pick it up. Yes. And we got a tie ball game.
Yes.
Robertson Jr. on a little bit of a
Yes.
6-0, 8-0 run maybe of his own, something like
Definitely
that.
6. Huge stretch there for the Lakers.
I think 8 of the last 10 maybe.
Again, it starts on this end here. They've been really playing defense, forcing some turnovers and some tough shots.
Louis wanted a touch. He didn't get it. Hines on Brooks. That's deep if he does shoot
Too
it.
much of an ISO ball here. End of shot clock now. Nothing called. Puda.
What a play by Harris. Koger.
Count
Got
that
it.
one, yeah.
Picking it up indeed, right on cue.
What a shot.
It's interesting that Barnes there is guarding Laster. And now here on this end, it's Jameer Hines. Oh, what a block from Louis. Is this not what we wanted with this game?
Puda, shake it up a little bit on the crossover.
Louis bails him out.
Oh! The crowd's getting into it too now. Luz and Oz. Every possession is so important under 5 minutes here.
I think you had as much hype for last year's matchup, but you didn't get the game that you wanted because the Lakers literally couldn't score. The Nets just smothered them defensively. This one is fun.
Yeah, we got free throws. Dre Jr. continuing his run he's on and can get it to a 1-point game.
If you're tuning in with us, we got 48 live viewers at the moment. We've got some good action. Keep it coming. Tell your friends to subscribe. Doing the best we can up here in the booth. Eagles up 31-7 in the fourth on the Niners.
Super Bowl bound.
They are going
Jalen
back
Hurts.
to the Super Bowl.
What was it, 2017? Was that sound right with Nick Foles and those guys? The year they beat the Patriots. So it's been about 4 or 5 years since they've been back.
It was a year after that,
Okay, 2018.
which might have even been the 19 Super Bowl, but the 18 season.
I think it was the 17-18 season, but either way.
I wouldn't doubt you. You're a big NFL fan. Just under 4 minutes to play. The Nets up by 1.
Big possession here.
And it's Barnes guarding Laster. Again, didn't think we'd see that matchup. And Laster wins that one.
I haven't been paying attention to foul count. I mean, maybe Dre Jr.'s in foul trouble. Maybe Tones. They didn't want to get a third or fourth.
I don't think he has 3, but forgive us if he does. Now Terrell Hendricks off, and
Big miss there.
I don't know why. It just feels to me like the Nets have a bigger lead than they do. The Lakers are still absolutely in this game.
Yes.
3-point game. 3 minutes and 13
Oh,
seconds
and
to
Terrell!
play. Uh-oh. Is he going to throw it down? Got him with the body, I think.
Body for
Yep.
sure. Some body. The block was clean, as you probably can see on the broadcast, but got him with some body. And oof, this Lakers team is resilient.
Is this fun, CJ?
Very, very much so.
You know me, it's never too early to look ahead to April in the playoffs, but I do think more than ever, as Hendricks knocks the first free throw down, I do think more than ever seeding is going to be an important
And
factor.
those 4 buys are going to be
Oh my goodness, yep.
huge.
And if you're a 5 or a 6 seed and you have to go through 3 of the top teams and play 2 games that first Sunday, it's going to be a tough ask.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really, really hard to win those games, especially against a rested Nets, Lakers, Celtics team possibly. So.
Yep. Of course, Tone Marshall into the mix.
Yes.
It's not that the Warriors needed another player. It's just it makes him that much better. His ability to distribute and spread the floor.
Well, I think the biggest thing is it takes pressure off of Coach Tyree Mosley.
Oh, Maurice Terrell!
God! Tyree, I think, may have been feeling the weight of the team at times, and
Get Coach Mason down there leading the troops with chills gone. Robertson Jr.
out with the right.
We're in the
What a
final 2
game.
minutes. We'll get a clock stopped on every whistle.
Barnes, full court pressure.
Foul on Barnes.
Foul. Crowd likes the pressure, but the ref likes the foul call. Full court press here. Refs just making sure they have the game under control right now as the crowd and players are getting a little physical, a little antsy. And here comes Puda full head of steam. It's going to be a lot of Puda's shot clock. Started a little late there.
Very late.
And miss, but
Is that a late? Yeah, Dre says that's late. It was late, but you look at Puda and he's laying in the stands.
yeah. It's
Feels the wrath of the carpet rug burn.
all been there. All been there. Friendly banter between
Trey and
coaches.
Lonzo, you beat me to it.
Yep. There's a lot of smiles, a lot of talking, a lot of friends in this game. And I think JJ Calvin has 5, so
Oh my goodness.
that is their rebounding and size.
So where is
Holy
Quill
cow.
Marshall? I'm wondering if.
Well, he's kind of
Oh, there he is.
kneeling.
He's kneeling. I just didn't see him.
So we got
Chris Calmisi.
Chris Calmisi
He's actually
coming
their
in.
sponsor. He heads up Department of Health and Fitness.
well, talk about a big spot for your sponsor to come in.
I don't know the basketball experience that Calmisi has. I do not know. I do know that any sort of
He's big body.
fitness challenge he will beat you in. I do know that.
He's strong. He looks athletic. So we'll see if he can just bang around and get a few boards. But big miss by Puda there as we were talking. We kind of missed that. Keeps it to a 1-score game.
60-57, and again the Lakers here as Calmisi almost steps over the line.
This
before he
guy
inbounds it.
likes the moment.
Oh my goodness. Don't need to foul here. Oh, what a block from
block.
Calmisi.
Oh.
But Boger cleans it up. That would have been a huge
Yes.
strike. And now you need
Possession.
Tone Brooks to do something. See if he gets any help. That blaster up in his grill.
I didn't need points this possession.
It's a good call. It's also good defense. You don't want to give up a 3 there.
Double bonus. Tone Brooks, I mean,
But
as good of a
clock
scorer,
stops.
as good of a scorer he is, he has had his free throw struggles in the past. He's a great player, great scorer, but see what he does here. Like I said,
Ouchies. Ouchies.
I didn't want to jinx it, but it's happened before. We love you, Tone. Free throws are not always a gimme for some.
Boger runs the other way. He's ready to play offense. And
This is where
all right, it's Calmisi.
double bonus comes into play. Gets 2 and
Oh my goodness.
2 big misses there. Full court pressure. Fouling is not required.
Is this
They
the guy
get
to foul,
sealed.
maybe? Just get it over with 2 to go on. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn the camera, guys.
Ball
Blaster gets it to go.
Could be a dagger.
Got someone named Jerry Johnson in the comments mentioning an announcer's jinx. Don't know who that is. Nothing but love, Jerry. Don't call me Jinxie for nothing. And that is a devastating sequence for the Lakers.
Yes, may be the dagger. What's that?
And again, Bucks in the heat to finish things off here. It seems the Nets have this one, but you never
Foul.
know.
There we go.
And there's the foul.
Ref must have not seen the first one. Dre thought he did, but 37 seconds. And they're going to need a miracle here. Couple missed free throws possibly, and a lot of threes here for the Lakers, but we will see what Puda does here at the line. He's taking his time. Some talking going on between some players. Dennis likes to talk. Dre likes to talk. That's good. Both free throws good from Puda. Could be the dagger. Clock continues to move, and Terrell Hendricks for 2. Clock is moving still. Should not be moving. Clock. Yeah. 7-point game. And we got Jameer Hines at the line. Big free throws here for the young man. Opportunity to seal the game. Some missed free throws, and this game can get interesting still, but both of them good from Jameer Hines. Hendricks, they need threes here. They're getting past that point where they can go for 2s. And that is going to end it. Dennis misses it, gets his back, and he's going to pull it out. And that is going to be the ball game. Nets win by 9 and remain the 1 seed in the K1 League.